the region. Very few things are similar between these two, except for that they are top prospects. They are men who have worked their way and earned their way to this spot. Cowpoke Paul saying it's time to saddle up. Nothing illegal about a spank. May have to invest in some new rules because I understand the point that's being made by Steven Fuerte, but technically that was well within the rule book. Fuerte considers himself the best thing walking and the smoothest thing talking. Easy for him to say. He is a cunning and crafty wrestler whose abilities outmatch his experience. You can say that about both these two men, both under 2 years in professional wrestling, and they have risen to the top of their respective scenes, to the top of this company, and we are seeing why. Dazzling offense by the lassoer of limbs, Cowpoke Paul. The ego that fuels Steven Fuerte. Both of them highly skilled, both of them highly technical, very different attitudes, and now looking to humble and humiliate Cowpoke Paul is Fuerte. Likes to say he is all about that bass, that big ass Sigma energy. That Sigma is a step above. Looking to take Cowpoke Paul down to size. But the wrist lock wrangler, the brand iron battler, Cowpoke Paul, the leader of the Cowpoke posse, never stays down for long. Few men have shown such heart as Cowpoke Paul. Cowpoke Paul once went toe-to-toe with Beastman and lived to tell the tale. And of course, the intangible on the outside is Austin Kingsley V, who is now taking a moment to counsel and coach Steven Fuerte. Imagine what he might be saying is, don't get hit in the head. That's your problem. You got hit. Fuerte, in all seriousness, taking some comfort and respite, talking to Austin Kingsley V, and now making his way back into this competition. But Cowpoke Paul taking advantage, luring Fuerte to put his body at risk. Asking us all if we want to see a suplex, a resounding chorus of yeses, and boy, when the man makes a promise, he delivers, and now about to saddle up and ride Steven Fuerte. That is that Cowpoke in action. Looking to hook Fuerte. Gets two with that unique pitting predicament. Looking to run circles around Fuerte. Muscling him over, and Fuerte is just out of sorts at this point, and Cowpoke Paul has landed in a bad place. It was a matter of when, not if, Kingsley V would get involved. What kind of family? Well, Fuerte taking advantage. Not enough. What kind of family names 5 generations? 5 generations of children the same name. Not a creative one. That's for certain. That man could have been named Maximus, could have been named Valentino, Tiberius. There's a lot of cool names out there, and he's Austin Kingsley V. I'd be mad at my parents, you ask me. Certainly, Fuerte gonna be pretty mad at Cowpoke Paul and the rake of the eyes, doing whatever is necessary. That has been a signature strategy of the Sigma male. Seeing that right there. Taking advantage and allowing his Sigma in training to do the dirty work. Kingsley may get to sit in the front seat on the ride home today. He's been such a good boy. taking a moment to flex before getting into a really deep back cover. Can never fault the technique of the Sigma male. That's one of the things that makes him so dislikable, is that he's so arrogant. He's so entitled, but he's so talented. Legitimately, such a good wrestler, winning his way to these finals. Whiskey twist! Turns Steven Fuerte inside out. Lateral press over the shoulders, forcing Fuerte to kick out with all of his might. Calling now, potentially for the rodeo DDT. Cowpoke Paul has a lot of weapons in the arsenal. There it is, and Fuerte clearly ready for it. Crossbody, center of the ring, perfect positioning, grabbing both legs. Fuerte makes it look easy, and it's not. These men are at the top of their class. They have risen. They are the cream of the crop, the best in their division. One of them is going to etch their name in the history books as the first ever Lightning champion. There are so rarely first in wrestling, and this again, Kingsley. And this time, Kingsley is caught. And he is being thrown out of here. He is out. So much for sitting shotgun, Kingsley. You will sit in the back seat and you will like it. And now it is truly one-on-one. The odds have been evened. And Fuerte is good enough to get it done on his own. But Cowpoke Paul now has a much more straightforward road to the championship. Picture perfect missile drop kick. Lands exactly where he needs it to. Fuerte got caught up in the ejection of his Sigma in training, Austin Kingsley V, now realizing he will have to fight this battle alone. But Kingsley did a lot of damage on the way here, choking multiple times Cowpoke Paul. And Paul takes the Sigma male up and down. Big iron lariat. Cover right there. And just barely, with everything he had left, Steven Fuerte able to get the shoulder up. That was not a kick out with authority. There was not a lot of oomph. There was not a lot of mustard on that hot dog, but it doesn't matter because he got it done. And what is Bernie Deal doing ringside? Pro Wrestling's PhD, and of course the sheriff of the World Domination Wrestling Alliance, has no place being here. Only two. Steven Fuerte took advantage of Bernie Deal being out here. The World Domination Wrestling Alliance is a rival promotion in this area. There have been a lot of wars, battles being fought between WDWA and Voltage. I am unsure as to why Deal is being allowed here. We have seen interference by WDWA before. I would hate to see anything happen in this incredibly important match. A championship is on the line as Cowpoke Paul with the Busaiku knee right to the head of Steven Fuerte, and the lassoer almost got the title. The brand iron battler is ready to go, the Yee-Haw Kid. He doesn't just want to be a blue ribbon wrestler, he wants to be a gold belt wrestler. Going yet again, rodeo DDT, and there, Bernie Deal. What is his stake in this match? Why is he trying to cost Cowpoke Paul, who absolutely had in Zakar Shaw is keeping Mike Raddick, our owner. That is the former WDWA heavyweight champion who is throwing the cigar box into the Sigma male. What is the purpose of this? And Zakarshaw is physically restraining Mike Raddick. The cigar box, the fix is in. And Steven Fuerte just became the first ever Lightning champion. But why?